Hello, my dear learners. How are you? Fine, okay? I am also fine, my dear learners. I hope you are staying your home for COVID-19 pandemic situation. The COVID-19 pandemic situation is very much anxious for us because it has been increasing day after day, and it has broken all its previous records. So we have to stay at our home. All office and academical institutions have been closed. And for this reason, the students have to depend on virtual classes. According to this, I am also trying to run virtual classes. My dear learners, you know I have been taking my class and you are also enjoying. My dear learners, as my pastors, I am also trying to take and run my classes so that you can make yourself well prepared. My dear learners, now I am going to take my class on one of the most important topics, transformation of sentence, especially transformation of degree, sentences of degree. My dear learners, before going to start my class, I am going to introduce myself. This is MAHMUD, Assistant Teacher English, Rabita Model High School, Rangamati. Okay, now my dear learners, let's start our class. My dear learners, now I am going to class transformation of sentence, especially how to transform the positive sentence into comparative. Okay, transformation positive degree into comparative. Okay, my dear learners, look at the rule number 1. If the sentence begins with no other, if the sentence of positive degree begins with no other, then you have to follow the instruction. Firstly, subject. Okay. Of course, my dear learners, you will find subject, especially in positive sentence, you will find subject at the end of the sentence. Okay. Firstly subject, then verb, the comparative form of positive degree. My dear learners, you know mostly the common rules we use the positive degree into comparative at the end of the adjective or er. Okay. If the positive, that means adjective is one monosyllable, such as 5. Okay, my dear learners, if the adjective is with monosyllable, we shall use r or er at the end. In this case, in the last letter e. So we have to put only R. Okay, my dear learners. But if there is no vowel E at the end, then we shall use ER. Okay, such as great. Then we shall use greater. Okay, my dear learners. But if the adjective is more than one syllable, that means a dissyllable, trisyllable, or polysyllable, then we shall use the such as beautiful. Beautiful. This adjective is trisyllable, so we have to put more before the adjective. Okay, we have to we have to use more before adjective. Useful. This is this level. Okay. Then to make comparative form, we have to use more before the adjective. But the adjective is with only one syllable. That means monosyllable. Then we shall use at the end R or ER. Okay. The comparative form of positive degree. Than any other instead of no other. Okay, instead of no other we shall use than any other. Then the middle part of no other and verb. Middle part of no other and verb. Okay, my dear learners, okay, let's see an example. No other city in Bangladesh is so large as Dhaka. You know, okay, if the sentence is positive degree and begins with no other, we shall find subject at the end of the subject. Okay, Dhaka. According to rules, we have to write firstly Dhaka subject as subject, then verb. My dear learners, you know, in this sentence is used as verb. Dhaka is then comparative form. Large. My dear learners, large is monosyllable. The adjective is monosyllable. So we have to put R at the end of adjective. Okay, larger. Then we have to write than any other. Okay, than any other. Lastly, the middle part of no other and verb. The middle part of no other and verb. Okay, no other and verb is okay. The middle part city in Bangladesh. Okay, Dhaka is larger than any other city in Bangladesh. My dear learners, notice another rule. If the sentence begins with very few, then we shall write firstly subject, then verb according to person. We shall write verb, then comparative form of positive degree as like as before, and then most other instead of very few. We shall write then most other. Okay. Then lastly the middle part of very few and verb. Let's see an example. My dear learners, very few metals in the world are so useful as iron. Very few metals. The positive sentence begins with very few. Okay, metals in the world are so useful as iron. You know, if the sentence begins with very few and no other, we can find subject at the end of the sentence. Okay, iron. Firstly, iron as subject. Okay, my dear learners. Then verb. You know, in this sentence verb is used are. Okay, but my dear learners, iron subject, but iron is third person singular, so we have to write singular form of verb. Okay, in this sentence, okay, metals very few, metals are plural, so verb were plural. Okay, but in this case iron subject is singular, so we have to write verb as singular. Iron is verb Then comparative form of positive. Comparative form of positive. Useful. You know, if the adjective form is more than one syllable or without monosyllable, that means if the adjective is a trisyllable, trisyllable or polysyllable, then we shall use more before the adjective, okay, to make comparative form. Okay, my dear learners, more useful than most other, okay. Lastly, the middle part of very few and verb. Very few and verb. My dear learners, middle part of very few and verb. Metals in the word. Okay, my dear learner, metals in the word. My dear learners, I would like to discuss another rule. If the sentence is with as dot dot as, if the sentence is with as dot dot as, okay, if the sentence is with as dot dot as. My dear learners, firstly, last subject. Okay, firstly, last subject. Verb, then verb. After that, not. If the sentence is affirmative, okay, but if the sentence is negative, we shall omit no or not, okay. Not if the sentence is affirmative, but if the sentence is negative, then we shall omit not, okay. Then comparative form of positive degree, okay, positive degree. After that, we shall use write then the first subject. Okay, my dear learners. Then lastly, the first subject. Now, my dear learners, let's see an example. Rohim is as tall as Karim. Okay, if the positive sentence is with as dot dot as, okay, if the positive sentence is with as dot dot as, then firstly we have to write the last subject Karim, okay. First subject Rohim, but last subject Karim. So we have to write last subject Karim, then verb is, and then not. This sentence is affirmative, so we have to write not. Karim is not. Then comparative form tall. Tall, the adjective is monosyllable, that means one syllable, okay. Then we have to write at the end r or er, okay, taller. After that, we have to write than, okay, and lastly we have to write first sentence Rohim. But another example, her hair is not not as tall as yours. Okay, my dear learners, first last subject, your hair is, we have to omit not because the sentence is with negative form. Your hair is comparative form of positive dollar. Then we have to write than. Okay. Lastly, first subject. Then. Okay, my dear learners. Thank you very much for enjoying my class. If you practice more and more, staying your home, I hope you will be able to overcome your problems and will be able to make a good mark or to make a good result in the examination, and you will be able to get yourself well prepared. Thank you very much.